This episode brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 25% off today by visiting hover.com/MrMobile. Hi, I'm Jay Goldman. You're watching Mr. Mobile on Butterscotch.com. Today, we are taking a look at the camera on your iPhone. Now, the story goes that in the original iPhone, or iPhone 1.0, there wasn't actually going to be a camera. And then one of the team members at Apple felt so strongly that there should be one that he actually threatened to quit over the issue. And so at the last minute, Apple decided to put a camera into the phone. Now, we're all very glad that they did, and it certainly turned out to be one of the most important and popular features on the device. And so if you're looking to take better pictures with your iPhone, you'll be happy to know that rumor has it, iPhone 3.0 is going to include some great advancements in the picture taking department. In the meantime, if you want to take better pictures, and really who doesn't, we're going to take a look at 3 great applications today to make your picture taking experience better on your current iPhone. First up is mobileFotos. If you're a Flickr user, and I am, and I would certainly recommend it if you want to share your photographs online, mobileFotos is probably exactly what you've been looking for. It's a great tool that lets you take photos on your iPhone and share them directly to your Twitter account using your data connection, as well as browsing all the photographs that you've already uploaded to Twitter so you can show them off to all the people who you happen to be around with your phone. The first thing you want to do in mobileFotos is set up your Flickr account. Flickr uses a system called OAuth to give outside or third-party applications access to your Twitter details. So when you add a new account to mobileFotos, and note that it can actually manage multiple Flickr accounts, you'll need to go and authorize that Flickr account inside of Flickr using Safari on your phone. So tap on the Authorize button. It will take you over to Safari, take you directly to Flickr, and if you're logged in, you can go straight to the services page. If you're not, it will ask you to log in. Once you're there, it will give you a very simple button for authorizing mobileFotos to have access to your account. Tap on the OK, I'll allow it button. Flickr will register that you've said that they're allowed to have access to your account. You'll see a page telling you that you have successfully authorized the application. Then go back to your home screen, launch the mobileFotos application again, and it will tell you that you're completing the authorization and you'll be into using your Flickr account. Once you're in here, you can immediately browse photos that you've previously uploaded to Flickr by tapping on the U, and it will go and load your photo stream. You can see by the buttons at the bottom of the screen that you can also browse this by sets, tags, favorites, and contacts. Back on the home screen, you can also browse your Flickr contacts, groups that you're in, the Explore page, photos that people have uploaded who are nearby you, or where the photos are nearby you, Search, and Camera, which lets you take new photos. This gives you the standard iPhone picture taking screen, so find the thing that you're looking for, tap on the green button to take a photo of it. This will prompt you to see whether you want to use the photo or retake, tap on Use Photo, and then fill in the information that mobileFoto asks you for, including things like the title, description, tags, existing sets or new sets, whether you want to geotag with your current location using the iPhone GPS, the privacy settings on the phone, safety level, content type, and whether or not this is available for public searches. When you're done, hit the Done button at the top of the screen, and that will actually go and upload the photo in the background so you can continue doing things in mobileFotos. Note that since you can't background applications on the iPhone, you want to keep it open until it's done, or it will actually stop uploading in the middle. mobileFotos is great when you're taking photographs and you want to share them or you just want to look at them. But what happens in those low light conditions when you're taking photos on your iPhone and everything's really shaky and blurry because the phone is having a lot of trouble dealing with the fact that there isn't enough light? Well, Night Camera to the rescue. Now this application is really intended for situations when the light's low, but you can really use it anytime, and it's not specifically limited to taking photos at night. And what it actually does is very clever. It uses the accelerometer in the phone to detect when you're holding it as still as possible, and then it snaps the picture for you. So there might be a little bit of a delay in between when you decide you want to take the picture and when it takes it. It's probably not great for things that are running around or moving like dogs or maybe race cars or something, but it's great if you're trying to take a picture of a scene and there isn't a whole lot of light there. Launching Night Camera takes you directly to camera mode, so you'll immediately see whatever your iPhone can see through the camera view. Taking a picture is as simple as tapping on the shutter icon in the middle, where you'll see a little indicator showing you how still the camera is. Try and get as low or to the left as you can on that indicator, and it will snap the photo when it feels that the camera is still enough. It will then prompt you with the Save Photo screen, and you can either tap on the trash can to delete it or on the floppy disk to save it. Tapping on the floppy disk is kind of a weird metaphor given that this is an iPhone and it doesn't have a floppy drive, but you get the point, and it will do the same thing that your iPhone camera does and minimize the camera down to your photo album. Tap on the photo album icon on the left to see the pictures that you've previously taken, which will show you the camera roll that any camera application on your iPhone has access to. Lastly, you can tap on the gear icon on the right to adjust your settings, which will show you things like what mode you would like to be in, standard, stable, or timer, the sensitivity to shaking from the accelerometer, what resolution to take pictures at, whether you want them in color, etc., whether you should use the full screen area as a shutter button, which means you don't have to aim for that little icon at the bottom and can tap anywhere, and whether you want things like auto-saving, timestamps, and vibrating. Night camera is a pretty simple application, but it's great for those low light conditions. Now, what happens if you want to take pictures and be a little bit more creative? Well, you should definitely take a look at Camera Bag, so named because it's like lugging around a camera bag full of lenses, except all you need is your iPhone and the application. The first thing you'll see when you launch Camera Bag is a picture of the front end of a lens, and then a label at the top telling you which mode you're in. So it typically defaults to Helga mode. Helgas are a great old style camera that takes a very specific type of photographs. You can take a new picture by tapping on the camera icon at the bottom of the screen, which will present the standard iPhone photo taking screen. Take your picture, tap on Use Photo, and then Camera Bag will go and give it the treatment for the type of lens that you're looking at. So in this case, a Helga treatment, but you can swipe left or right across the screen to switch. So now we're going to see that same picture as though it were taken on an instant or Polaroid camera. Or you can tap on the name of the type of treatment at the top of the screen and see a list of all the different types of lenses that are available. I'm a big fan personally of the fisheye lens, which gives everything a really cool warped perspective. When you're happy with your picture, tap on the floppy disk icon to save, or tap on the email icon to send this to one of your friends. Now, note that email setup is a little weird inside of Camera Bag. It's much easier to just save them to your camera roll and then go into your regular Photos application on the iPhone and send them directly from there. Last button on the right gives you access to your camera roll, and you'll see all of the photos that have been taken on your iPhone, whether they were done inside of Camera Bag or not. Okay, that wraps up our look at 3 great photo applications for the iPhone. Now, I expect all of you to run out there and start taking pictures. Just remember, don't take pictures of things that are too close, because the iPhone really can't focus on them, and really things that are too far either, and things that are in low light. So, as long as you're taking pictures of things that are kind of middle ground and in pretty reasonable lighting conditions, you should be good. Go out there, take your pictures, upload them to Flickr, tag them with iPhone so that other people can find images that were taken on the iPhone, and let me know when you've done it by sending me an email. My address is in the show notes, so I can go and check out your handiwork. I'm Jay Goldman. This has been Mr. Mobile. Thanks for watching. Check out butterscotch.com for past episodes, and we'll catch you next time. This episode brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 25% off today by visiting hover.com/MrMobile.